Guys, Mr. Brightorius here. Going to show you my Xbox original collection. First up, no order, alphabetical order, because I've muddled these over a bit. First up is Psyops, or PSIOPS, or if you want to say it. Really great telekinesis, powerish, mind control kind of game. Really, really cool. Next is Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. Really decent first person war shooter, and it's not as bad as people say it is. It's not as amazing as people like to say it is, but I thought it was a really decent game. Sorry for the huge blather. Next is Conflict Desert Storm. Shame it's a classics, but found it really cheap. Me and my brother and his mates used to enjoy this, and there's my dog grunting. But yeah, it's a really decent third person war game. Next is Capcom Fighting Jam. Really decent fighting game, really worthy if you really enjoy the fighting game series or stuff like that. But yeah, really thought it was a great game. A lot of people class it in the Street Fighter collection, but I don't, because it's just simply called Capcom. Next up is Conan. Also have this on Xbox 360. And next is Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. A lot of people actually don't like this game, which is quite unfortunate, because I think it kept its style from the originals. It actually kept its same style. But I agree, the other Crash Bandicoots have tried something different. I didn't really enjoy that. But I thought this was quite a cool game. Yes, the loading screens are quite long, but not really that troublesome. Next is Enter the Matrix. Really decent third person shooter actually. You find out a little bit more about the Matrix universe, but I actually prefer Path of Neo, but yeah, nonetheless it's really decent. Next is Fight Club. This game, yeah, has a printed cover. It is original, but I didn't have a cover for it, so I kind of printed one off a while back. And it's an okay fighting game. Really different. But yeah, I love the movie. Even though it's a movie game tie-in thing, it's actually not that bad. Next is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is a really, really decent Grand Theft Auto game. It's going to be a shock to you, but I thought the first one was great. Number 2 is probably one of my favourite ones. Number 3 I wasn't really that fond of. Vice City I loved. San Andreas I loved. GTA 4 I didn't. The PSP versions, which got ported onto PS2, were okay, I suppose. But yeah, Chinatown Wars, I really need to pick that up on Nintendo DS. Really, really love that game. Next is Halo. I have Halo 2 Classics version, so I went out and got this one, which was really, really cheap, and also picked up the mod pack. I had these all before. Well, I didn't have them all before. My brother had them, and we used to play not co-op, multiplayer. This multiplayer on the same console. Me, my brother, and a couple of his mates. I had a lot of fun with these, but I actually prefer Halo 1 and Reach. This is okay though. Next is Metal Gear Solid 2 Subsistence. Hard to find. I thought on PS2 quite easy to find on Xbox, so I picked this up. And although I'm not really fond of Raiden, and I'm a big fan of Snake, but it's a really, really, really decent Metal Gear game. Next is 13. This is original. I just like this cover better, and I printed it out a while ago. And I love this game. I said a lot about it in the PS2 collection vid, and I really, really think it's a really great, awesome game. Next is Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a really, really great Spider-Man game. A lot of people don't like the controls on this, but I actually thought they were decent. And the fact that you get to play as Venom, which is awesome. I love Venom. He's possibly my favourite, apart from Carnage. Not that crappy Carnage, where he paints his body and pretends to be Carnage, and Spider-Man easily beats him. I mean, Carnage, when he was the symbiote, went into his blood and made him like this horrible. Yeah, you know what it is. But yeah, Carnage, Venom, and Toxin are probably my favourite villains. And yeah, I thought that was a really great game, and we all know I love cel shaded games. Next is Tony Hawk's Underground, really decent skateboarding game. Next is The Thing, which is supposed to be a sequel. I've heard. I've only played a little bit of this, but what I did play of it was really great. Really enjoyed this of what I played of it, and I love the movie, and I love the prequel that they made. A lot of people keep saying it's a remake, but it is actually a prequel, and I thought it was quite decent. But yeah, no, that's The Thing. Next is The Sims. I've already said that I enjoy this in my PS2 collection, and I do. I think it's the best Sims game they released. Other than that's all I can say. Next is a game I got for free, which is The Incredibles. I only played a bit of it, and it's okay. It's not really that amazing. Next is Chronicles of Riddick, game from Butcher Bear. Really love this game. Love the stealth elements, love the action, love the story, the gameplay. Just really great game. Next is Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Really decent Splinter Cell game, although I love the first one better, but yeah, this is really great. Next is Spider-Man 2, another movie tie-in game, but yeah, it's actually enjoyable, swinging around the city. It's just awesome. Next is Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Didn't really enjoy this, but a lot of people do. If you're into Wolfenstein, then I'll pick it up, but I'm not really that much of a fan of it. PGR2, another. These games have got printed colours because they actually don't have. I have the original games, I just don't have the original covers. So I have to, sorry, I've got these in my hand. I've got nowhere to put them. There we go. And yeah, I'm not really that much of a fan of PGR2. A lot of people love it. I'm not really that fond of it. I remember telling my mate Tom about this, that I picked this up, and he was a little bit jealous because he really loves this game. He's a really big fan of this game, and I don't blame him. The gameplay on this game, the free running, freestyle, spray painting type game, really great. Well, it is quite a good game. Also a little bit challenging on the train mission where you have to jump from train to train, which is kind of a bit tough. But nonetheless, it's a really good game. And the last two games are Hunted the Reckoning and Hunted the Reckoning Redeemer, which is the last two Hunted games. I think they only made 3. The other one was released on PS2. And these games brought a lot of fun to me and my little brother. We played these to death with our mates, and really great games. Really worth picking them up just for a little night in with your mates or family, like brothers or sisters who are into gaming. But yeah, really worth picking these up. And that is it, guys. I will be picking up more Xbox original titles, just that the shares have been a bit for gaming, so I haven't really been able to pick much up. But other than that, that is it. And next video will probably be my a little retro collection. I haven't got hordes of retro stuff, I've only got a little bit, but I'll probably do a video on that. And the next video I'll be putting up is my Dreamcast collection. No, not Dreamcast collection, sorry, my handheld collection, my Dreamcast 1's video. And I kind of forgot I did the handheld one. I recently found it on my camera the other day. I forgot all about it, so if you see me with all glasses on, that is probably why. But yeah, until next time guys, bye.